gave a little PowerPoint talk about my book recently, and I was able to tell the story of a tree that I came across up in Big Sur that had been very badly burnt by one of the recent fires that passed through up there. And the redwood had been so badly burnt that the trunk had broken halfway off, and it was just there as a black stump in the ground. A year later, that stump was totally transformed. These green shoots were springing out everywhere, and green shoots were coming up from the roots of the tree and from the ground around it. And for me, that's an image of deep resilience. It didn't come through the leaves or the branches, it came from the earth, it came from the ground, it came from that web that the tree is part of. You know, an interesting thing about redwoods is they're the tallest trees in the world. They over 300 feet, some of them, but they have very shallow root system. They don't have tap roots. They actually have these incredible lateral root systems that intertwine with the roots of all the other redwoods around them. And it's that lateral interweaving that gives them their incredible strength and resilience. So deep resilience is about tapping into that. And I think with bridging the inner ecology with outer ecology, I think if we really come into that sense of our interdependence, that we are what Thich Nhat Hanh calls interbeings, that we're not little billiard balls, we're more like ocean and waves. And I think as we come into an experience of that and an awareness of that, we're related to everything. As Wolf Wapipo says, you know, we're all relatives, we're all kin. And that kind of brings a sense of solidarity. It brings deep resilience. It brings a deep sense of belonging, the subtitle of the book, because we're no longer solitary little billiard balls, we're now part of a web. And it brings a great desire to look after those we care about. And I think we feel that more deeply when we feel our interdependence. So.